What's going on, guys? I'm out here in the desert with a bunch of good friends and family, and it is an incredible night, and it has been such an amazing day. And I've got some things that I want to share with you that I've done to the Gladiator. So what I thought I would do is just check in with you guys, give you a situational report, something we are gonna refine a little bit on this video, and then give you a walk around camp, show you who I'm with, and more importantly, show you a couple of the things that I just did to the TrailRecon trail aid station, the Gladiator build, and some things that are coming are gonna be very exciting. I'm super stoked on this. So first, let me show you where we're at, because it's incredible here, guys. Check this place out. So we are in the Southern California desert. The sun has just set behind those mountains. Camp is just down that wash there, and we'll work our way back there and say hello to everybody and check out everybody's setups. But it is an unbelievably amazing night. So our drive here, we were going through 55 to 60 mile an hour winds. It was nuts. Like, we had to drive really slow just to get here to meet up with our friends, and I was just thinking the worst, that when we got out here to the desert, that it was just going to be one of those miserable windy nights. And I got to tell you right now, there is just a hint of a breeze, just a hint. It is perfect out here. And we've had an awesome day. Our friends that are here have never even stepped foot in California, so this is their first time being here, so they have never been to this beautiful desert, and so we showed them some of our favorite places, and I think they've enjoyed it. But let me give you the situational report. And you guys gave me a lot of feedback on the last video, and so I've kind of refined this a little bit because of some of your feedback. So thank you for that. And if you have more feedback, I'm all ears, guys, because again, this is a type of video that I'm going to do to keep you up to date when I do the big Alaska trip and when I do the Baja trip. I'll still film a really cool adventure video, but just a quick check-in from camp along the way. I don't know if I'll do it every night, maybe every other night. We'll see. But these situational reports is something that I want to really refine and make sure it's something you guys enjoy watching. So, location. Told you we were in the Southern California desert. My favorite desert is on Borrego, so that's where we are at. That's our location. The weather. The temperature is probably right now in the mid 60s. It was in the 70s today. I mean, we're talking, it's January, and it's late January. It should be super cold, but this is perfect desert weather. Tonight should be in the low 40s. Sky, just a little bit of overcast clouds up there. It's just gorgeous out here, guys. Miles traveled. Okay, so we drove 2 hours to meet up with our friends, and then we have been on the trail. We probably put about 40 miles on the trail today to get here, and then the plan tomorrow is to continue on. We're going to actually spend another 2 days, one night, 2 days with our friends, showing them around. And so I imagine we'll probably put in like 150 miles or so when this is all said and done on the dirt. But we've got some cool plans for them. And they are filming an adventure video. I have filmed this desert 100 times. And so I got to really kind of just enjoy it, spend time with them, and they're filming the adventure. And I'll make sure you know where to go watch that video. People. So I'll introduce you to everybody here soon. But health and emotional status report. So everybody is healthy and in good spirits. I have an issue going on, which I'll save that for the end of the video. Something that I want to share with you, and it might kind of explain some things too as well. But emotional state, everybody is having a great time, and I think we wowed our visitors, which was really cool. Vehicles. All vehicles performed very well today. We didn't have any issues, although I stopped at a certain point because there was an area where there was an obstacle through a canyon we're going to get to, because I don't have oversized tires and I don't have high clearance, and I had already gotten stuck in that previously, and Jordan made the call to not go as well, and he's in his Tacoma, which, okay, so now you know my son Jordan is with me. Fuel, we're great on fuel. I don't even know if we used a quarter tank. And no other issues, no vehicle issues that I'm aware of. Trail conditions were great. we just got a ton of rain, like an inch of rain out here in the desert, which is not common. But we've been getting these atmospheric rivers that keep coming through, and the desert is seeing a lot of water. So the dust on the trail was down, which was really nice. There was still some really wet and muddy areas, and so we got a little bit of mud on the vehicles, nothing crazy, but I have something on the Gladiator I'll show you that I found very interesting. It worked pretty well today. Change of plans. No change in plans. Everything is going as planned. I planned this route for everybody, so that's going well. And the campsite. So we are here at our campsite. Let me flip this around so you can see the campsite we are at. We've camped here before. It's just down this wash. This was option 2. So we went to option 1 and there was actually somebody there, which is not surprising considering it's, desert season in the winter. It's Saturday night. We expected that somebody would probably be in that spot and even this spot. I was actually surprised that nobody was here, but it's a good little spot. It's actually a great spot for a couple vehicles. And even if it was to get windy, you can see that we've got lots of protection from the wind. It's a beautiful area. It's a beautiful area. It's a place I've camped at several times. And last, this is a 9-line. I don't know if how many of you guys know what a 9-line is. So this 9 things that I put on here is tomorrow's plan. So tomorrow's plan is kind of have a casual morning, and then we're going to continue on in the desert, showing them some places, and then we're probably going to head up north a little bit to Borrego Springs, show them around Borrego Springs. There's, the cool statues out there, and there's other trails out there that have some really cool points of interest. So that's kind of the plan for tomorrow. So there you have it. There is the situational report. So now what do you say? We walk around camp. We look at the vehicles, check out everybody's campsites, and say hello to everybody. So I'm just going to flip this around. Come on, turn around, camera. There you go. Okay, so here's my wife, Regina's vehicle. She wanted to drive today, which is awesome. I love that she loves to drive. You can see a little bit of mud, just a little bit. She was in the back. So the thing about the desert is when it's muddy, it's usually dry underneath this stuff. And so if you're the last one, usually you're finding some drier spots to drive in. The first vehicle, the lead vehicle, usually gets the muddiest. But she's got some pretty thick mud on those fenders right there. And this will be important to show you here in a minute. But she loves her little yellow two-door. We haven't done a lot to it. It really works for her. And it's her daily driver. She's commuting to and from work in this guy. And it's just a great Jeep. It's just been an amazing workhorse Jeep. Considering it's a 2018 first year Jeep, we have had 0 issues with it. I mentioned my son Jordan is here, and he's with his girlfriend Sam and his dog Olive, and he's got the Tacoma, which has really not changed much over the last few months. Still stock wheels and tires, still the stock lift, still the 4-wheel campers, and inside he's still working on it. It's funny because he really has been kind of buttoning down a little bit and deciding on how he wants to build this out. But right now, you can see it's just boxes and refrigerator and battery pack and a little dust. We needed a little bit of sealing up of the tailgate, I think, to keep dust from getting inside there. But for him and his girlfriend and the dog, it's perfect. It works really well. It's a good truck. This is a great truck, honestly. Okay, and here's camp. You can see that we've got some folks sitting down, enjoying life. That's Olive, and she is loving this ball.
Yeah.
Like, you cannot take that away from her. How many times have you thrown that thing, Jordan?
Dozens.
Dozens of times.
She loves fetch.
Yeah, she loves fetch. Yeah, I would throw it right now, but my hands are full, Olive. How was the trail today?
It was good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
We've been here plenty of times, and it's beautiful every single time.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah. Yep,
Wait,
see?
you're not gonna ask Sam? No.
And then Regina's here.
Hello.
Hi, hon. How are you?
I'm good.
Enjoyed driving your Jeep today?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I always enjoy driving my Jeep.
Of course. How was the trail?
It's
Same. Good.
I'm putting
Easy.
everybody on the spot here, guys.
I've been to Anza Borrego like a zillion times.
Yeah.
So yeah, it
Yeah.
was. It was muddier than normal because I ended up with mud all over my Jeep.
Okay. Perfect night. Yes?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Perfect night.
It's getting chilly though. I'm gonna have to go change. Soon.
Yeah, I agree. It's going to start cooling off here pretty quick.
Starting to feel good.
Yep.
Yeah.
And
All
then
of it is hilarious.
you may notice these folks.
Hello.
Although you may not notice that one down there, but we'll
Nope.
talk about that in a second. That's Matt and Kara from Ozark Overland Adventures.
That is not Goose.
And this is
is
not
Rooster.
Goose.
That is Rooster.
This is Rooster.
That is Goose's half sister.
Maverick is coming soon.
No, he's not. No.
That's awesome.
So you guys, pretty long haul to get here.
A couple days.
Couple
yeah.
days, and you've never been to California before.
Yeah.
Never. Well, she has. Northern
have.
California.
Never off-roaded in California.
Yes, I have.
Oh, so
Northern she did Northern California.
Yeah, I did the
Oh,
Redwood.
that's right. You did.
Okay,
when you
that's
were out
right.
there,
Yeah, 6 weeks we were out here
Ah,
last
so
week.
she's got one up on you.
Oh yeah, this is
Always.
my first time wheeling in California.
Okay,
I've only flown to LA a couple times.
all right.
So.
So there's some beautiful spots in California. I mean, we're up 395
Oh,
and Northern
yeah.
California are gorgeous. This is a
Whirlwind.
totally different environment.
Oh yeah, it
Yeah.
is totally different from where. We were in the redwoods, so there was
Yeah.
tons of trees everywhere. This is pretty much barren
Yeah.
out here.
Yeah. What did you think?
I love Anza Borrego.
Yeah.
It's incredible. The places you took us today.
The cave.
Just blew my mind.
Yeah.
I love it.
Any highlights?
I love the cave and Sandstone Canyon.
Yeah.
Oh, the
I love
canyon.
Sandstone Canyon.
Yeah.
God, that was
You can't not love it,
you
right?
can't,
Yeah. I always feel like I'm overselling how nice and
No, you
beautiful it
didn't.
is,
No,
but
you did not.
it's just gorgeous. Yeah.
I wish we could have went the whole way. Like I wish it wasn't closed off, but
Yeah.
I understand that too.
Yeah.
Licking your knee.
I know. She's like, "Are you my mom?" She's like, that's what she does.
Okay, so we're going to spend a couple days exploring, and
Yep.
then you guys are going to be heading to
Arizona.
Arizona.
Yep, we're gonna go to Arizona
Okay.
and run
El Camino del Diablo.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Devil's Highway.
Yeah.
We're gonna run that with Epic Family Road Trip.
Yeah, Peter and Carol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're looking forward to that.
Okay, well, awesome. And you've been filming this adventure.
Yep.
So folks can, in a couple weeks, they can go check out your channel and watch what we've been up
I don't know
to.
when this video is coming out, but 2 weeks from this weekend. Yeah.
For you.
For
yeah.
me. For
When, when the video's ready, guys, I will leave a link
It'll
down
be there.
below.
We'll be
there.
Awesome. Well, I'm so glad to be out with you guys again. We every time we're out together, we
We're
have a
having
blast. So
Thanks
that's
for
awesome.
showing us
I'm
around.
excited
Did
to
you get a
meet
close
these
up
guys.
of her camera? That is
Oh,
the
yeah.
coolest
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah, check this out, guys. This is a real film camera. It's
Ooh.
beautiful.
Yeah, like it all comes apart. Like the lens comes off, the
Mhm.
back it holds film,
Yeah.
and then let me see if I can get this. This is the magic right here.
This is her new toy.
Yeah.
Oh, look at
So
that.
yeah, you can see everything in there. There's Matt.
Yeah.
He's blurry, but you know.
Yeah,
all
that's pretty
that.
cool. What's
It's
old is new again. That's awesome.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Dinner plans? What's dinner plan?
A
Tortellini
tortellini sausage, Italian sausage tortellini soup.
Yep. I think it's actually Regina's
Ooh,
recipe.
oh, wow. That's
Well,
awesome.
okay.
Peas and paprika from Regina. Check out the cookbook.
Very cool.
Thank you.
Okay. And are you conjuring up anything in the kitchen?
I'm gonna make a salad. I'm
Yeah.
gonna do just a simple Greek salad.
Love it. Perfect. Okay. All right. Well, we're
Jordan, what are you cooking?
I'm gonna make a sandwich.
gonna.
No, we have tortellini.
I thought you were gonna say I was gonna open a bag of chips.
Yeah. Right.
Taking care of the Cheez-Its.
Okay, all right, guys, we're gonna go walk around the camp, and I want to show you a couple of things on the Gladiator, and then we'll kind of peek in on. All right, hang on, I gotta adjust my microphone. Hang on, Matt,
Yes,
hold this for a second.
I got it.
You're talking to those guys for a second.
Okay.
Well, I'm
What's up, guys? How are y'all?
okay. Now we're good. All right. So the Gladiator, guys, I am so excited about what's going on with the Gladiator. Have I mentioned that I'm excited about this build? I mean,
excited about your Gladiator.
I am so stoked on it. And things are really starting to come together now. This was a big week, but I want to show you just a couple small things that we just did. So one, got rid of the rear seats. And this is important. So we put the goose gear system in here and got rid of the rear seats, and actually saved weight. This is probably one of the only mods where I'm actually going to save weight. And we weighed this thing. We saved 40 pounds. So we weighed the Jeep. We weighed the Jeep actually, and then we weighed it without. Okay, I'm stumbling on my words. We weighed it with the seats and weighed it without the seats. We saved 40 pounds. So this is the high high step. Ooh, I'm gonna mess this up. Anyway, these are the tall ones, and this is gonna allow us to put batteries in there, storage, and then all kinds of first aid kit stuff in here, which is gonna be really good.
Your rearview mirror.
What's that?
You can hang this from your rearview mirror.
Oh wow, yeah, those are not nice. Those things are mean. So goose gear system is in, check. Batteries will be going next. Oh, I should just leave the door open, but I actually want to show you from the front. Something else that I just added, check that out, guys. So I now have the hot headliners in here. And I've run these in all my vehicles, not sponsored, but I just like these because they're thick. They have sound deadening strips that you put in there, and then there is like aluminum heat resistance. And I'm telling you, it makes such a difference in the temperature control inside the Jeep, plus the sound is just so much better. It's just easier to hear when you're listening to an audiobook or whatnot. And this is the first time I've done a custom color. So we did red because the color of the Trail Aid Station build is going to be red and white. So now, something else that, I don't know, people are probably going to think is a little controversial. It's not something I have ever done on a Jeep before. And I want to precursor this with, this is not a rock crawler. This is an expedition vehicle. And I installed mud flaps. So these are an aftermarket mud flap. And we put them to the test today. They worked really well. There's no mud on the back. There's no mud on my doors. There's a very little hint of mud on the fenders. And so, look, I'm going to put bigger tires on this. We're going to lift it, and all that stuff came the last couple days. It's in the garage, and it's going to be going on in the next couple weeks. But mud flaps is something that I wanted to have as part of this build because when we go do thousands of miles on the Dempster Highway, that's a dirt road, and it can be extremely muddy. And the last thing I want to do is just have the Gladiator caked with mud. And so I think those are going to be a really nice asset. The cool thing is I can remove them. There's just some thumb screws on there, and I can actually take them off. So if we decide that we want to go get after it, or I'm worried that we're in an obstacle and I might break those off, they can be removed and just thrown in the back of the truck if we need to. So I have mud flaps. That's not something you've ever seen on one of my vehicles before. It's not a common thing you see on Jeeps, but I think they kind of look cool on the truck, if I'm being honest. Okay, here is Matt's Gladiator. We've filmed his Gladiator on the channel before, and this thing is, I mean, you can tell he kind of uses it a little bit. This is no mall crawler. He's uploading some video because they're on the road, but you know, I mean, he's got some memory marks there.
If you're gonna wheel a Gladiator, you're gonna have to.
Yeah, if you're, that's right. You got a departure angle and you got long wheelbase, but it's a great platform for an overland adventure vehicle. He's got his Starlink up there. It's something I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna have something a little more integrated with the roof rack, doing Starlink, just because, again, being gone for a month, having the ability to connect is going to be super important. But this Gladiator, 80,000 miles he's put on this, and they're hard miles. You know, hard miles, off-road, big tires, all that kind of stuff. So it's a great vehicle. I always love watching his videos and see him getting after it out in the Ozarks. If you're not following Ozark Overland Adventures right there, go check them out, guys, on YouTube. And again, they're filming this adventure, but it's a cool vehicle. Check out all those trails he's been on. Some good trails there. Okay. All right. So there's the situational report. There's the camp walk around. Now, what's going on with me? So I haven't posted like a trail video, dedicated trail video in a couple weeks. I haven't done a garage vehicle in a while. And it's not because I don't want to. In fact, I love filming the trail. I love taking you guys on adventures and showing you new places. But I kind of messed up my shoulder really bad. And so I was just at the doctor, and apparently I tore something pretty significant in my shoulder. And just, you know, running up and down the trails you know, with a camera and a gimbal and carrying tripods and hopping in and out of the Jeep and grabbing the grab bar to get in and out of the Jeep. It's just become a chore. And this is the reality of it. Turning wrenches, like, I can't tell you how frustrating it is, guys. But we're going to get through this. I mean, look, it's not like I never had an injury before, but this one has just slowed me a little bit down more than most. And so we're going to do some physical therapy and hopefully be back up and running here soon. But that's why you kind of haven't seen like a dedicated trail video or something in the garage. I'm kind of defaulting a little bit to these SITREP videos. And I got a cool adventure coming up with another friend here this next weekend. But again, I think I'm not gonna film. I don't think I'm gonna film a lot. I will film a little bit. We'll definitely do one of these videos. But I'm excited about this trip because it's gonna be something I have not done in a long time. It's gonna involve the JK, so it'll be a lot of fun. But I gotta take it easy. I cannot just be hopping in and out of the vehicle and carrying heavy gear with my shoulder. I dislocated my shoulder, you know, I don't know, 20 years ago, and I was mountain biking. It was a pretty interesting accident in Okinawa, and I had shoulder issues for a long time, and I think that I've kind of exacerbated that old injury recently, and so that's the problem. Anyway, way more information than you wanted about what's going on with me, but I just want to be open and honest with you guys because I know I haven't been posting regular videos like I normally do, and that's part of the reason. But I'm going to find a way to get back at it. We're just going to have to take it a little slower, a little easier, and I'm not using my right arm. I'm right-handed. So there you have it. Okay, so Situational Report 0002. That's a wrap. Let me know your feedback down in the comments below, guys. I would love to hear what you think about these. If there's more information you want in these SITREPs, let me know. Be sure to check us out over at TrailRecon.com. We got all kinds of gear to outfit your vehicle and your next adventure. Until next time, safe travels.